All right, welcome back to the channel. Nick, 45 Degree Sailing. Now, we've had some questions. I've just been very lucky to have DJI send me, or the distributor for the Balkans and this part of Europe, a Mavic Mini 2, which is amazing. Now, I've got a couple of people that I teach drone to, and one of them has said, hey, I've forgotten everything. Can you tell me how it works again? So we're going to go through the basic operations, just how it works, how to set it up and how to turn it on in this lesson, and then I'll do another video on first steps of flying. So what do you get? You get the Mavic Mini. It's got a hood over it. It folds out like this. So first thing to fold out is these arms here, and then on this side, keeping the propellers clear, fold out these arms here. All right, then you have the hood that covers the lens, the 4K lens. So to get this off, we go like this. It's got a little depression here and two hooks at this end. So we pull this and then carefully pull that. You don't want to damage, obviously, the lens there. So that's our free gimbal and lens there. Now, as long as these are done up tight with the little screwdriver you get with the set, you're all good. But I flew this today, so it's all fine. Next thing is you get your DJI controller. Now this one, what we do is we pull out the phone holder up here, and you take out your cable. This side has the iPhone. I've got the iPhone one, but you can get the different cable to connect it. Pull that all the way out. Now you've also got the little flight sticks for all of your controls. So take those out of the bottom and screw them in there. It is good practice. I tend to not take these out, but if I do pack my bag, I take them out so that they don't get broken off or anything like that. It is good practice. I've started doing it more religiously now. Then, of course, to fly, you're going to need your phone. So with my Mavic 2, I have to take my phone case off. It doesn't fit in there, but with the Mini, I can fit it in. Now, I've also found, though, your power and your volume buttons get in the way of these things, so I offset it. So I push it about off that way, because this is the iPhone XS Max, something like that. Thank you, Aaron, for lending that to me while my phone went for a swim. And connect the cable into the lightning port. Now, there we are. So now we want to look at turning on the controller and turning on the drone. You have these basic controls here. Now, this is power, and then you've got cine mode or cinematic mode, which is going to dampen your flight. Normal mode and sport mode. Sport mode is going to fly a lot faster and stop a lot. It's just a lot more jerkier and faster. Normal mode is what we start in. Cine mode's a great way to get nice footage when you're starting out and your controller's a bit iffy. Then you've got your return to home button and your pause recording button. So if I hit power here once, it shows me how charged the controller is. Now to turn it on, you have to hit once and then push and hold, and you're going to hear the DJI startup sound, and that's going to start up. Now you hear that the charge sound was just because I have this set within the app so that it will charge my phone while it's connected to the controller. Next, with the drone, now that's all folded out, this is the same button on the bottom here that will show you its power level. Now there's a button down here and there's a button up here. This is the button you're dealing with for start. Press once, it's going to show you how much power you've got. There's 4 dots meaning full power. To turn the drone on, press once, then press and hold. Same as the controller. And there's the DJI startup sound. So as it's starting up, you're going to have these flashing lights as it connects to the controller. Aircraft not connected, and there's all flashing. There we are, connected, and it has a image of the camera on the screen. And now the light is just flashing green. Okay. Notice also in the back here, and I forget to do this sometimes, is put my SD card back in.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Perfect, we'll get to that in a moment. SD card slot here and a USB-C charge port. Great thing about the DJI Mavic 2 is I can just charge it off any USB port, which has been excellent. There we are, that's the drone on and set up, and now I have the display on the screen here. So on the screen we're displaying the map, where we are, and just before we said the home point has been updated. So up in the top right here we've got the satellite picture and how many satellites it's got. Now it needs to have about 14, I think, in order to say update the home point and get your position. So it's done that now, and it's all ready, takeoff permitted, ready to take off. So if there was a red square around something not permitted, it might mean IMU needs calibration, okay, or recalibration or something, which means you'll have to go through that process. And what it'll ask you to do is put the drone in a certain position, either with the arms all folded in or not, and then set it on its side on a flat level surface so it can calibrate the gimbal and the IMU stabilizer within the drone. So that's the lot. You are ready to take off. That's all we're going to give you right now for this lesson. Just a nice quick basic rundown of the drone and the controls. Next one will be taking off and basic flight instructions. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hit subscribe if you want to see more videos from us here at 45 Degree Sailing, and I'm going to do a quick drone flight now and catch the sunset.